Newsflash! Penacony's Charmony Festival has entered its countdown phase. Accompanied by Clocky's TikToks, after 12 system hours, this grand celebration will commence with much fanfare.
I already told you!
I'm sorry, Fluffy. I really have something urgent to attend to, so I had no choice but to resort to asking this favor of you all.
Since you already know what you're doing, I'll also...
Hey, partner, what's with the hostility? I thought pulling this thing out was just a way of saying hello.
For the last time, state your identity.
My name's Boothill, and I'm a Galaxy Ranger.
A
You look like you seen a ghost. Did you think we all went extinct? Well, that's the price you pay for being off-grid for too long.
The righteous heroes of the hunt would never hijack the Astral Express.
I ain't hijacked anything. What, chatting with someone while holding the gun is considered a hijacking?
It probably is.
Pardon my frankness, but there are plenty of rumors in the cosmos regarding the Galaxy Ranger's current status. And none of them...
Oh, this is hilarious. The tale that this bunch of fools spin is getting out of hand. There's even a bit about the Galaxy Rangers being turned into gibbons by Dr. Primitive, and they're in some valley screwing around on swings. Of course, I know you won't believe me, which is also why, similarly, I have a hard time believing that you're the real Nameless. See the bullets in this gun? 9mm, an eternal classic. I may need the Astral Express's help right now, but if you're an imposter just like that one, then this bullet might just end up in my head. I can't allow myself to be exposed to danger. That's just the way it goes, so you all have to first prove yourselves. Huh? Where are you going?
Recognize...
It's a model fudger. The Jade Abacus of Ally and Oath. The CN Joe really gave this to you guys?
Model?
This is the Jade Abacus gifted to the Express by the Shenzhou Luofu. Is that enough?
Not bad, kiddo. And across these sprawling stars, a gentle squeeze is all it takes to rustle up a whole legion of Cloud Knights. Now, I reckon that'd be one fudging sight to behold. Been ages since the Galaxy Rangers had the spotlight shown on them. We ain't equipped with such fancy gadgets. All right then. Feel free to toss any questions my way.
And why would I play...
If I truly am a...
All right then. Tell...
Oh, my friend. This question is a hard one. I don't think I can even consider us an organization to begin with. Everyone's on their own fated path along the hunt, with their own resolute sense of righteousness and not so welcome among such so-called universal values.
This reply does not instill trust, and only makes your predicament...
I'm guessing you're gonna ask about some form of shared faith, right? But us Galaxy Rangers don't need that sort of thing. What brings us together is a shared bottom line. Never bully the weak. Never kill the innocent. These oaths aren't some lofty beliefs, but the fundamental bottom line that one must never cross as a person. As Galaxy Rangers, we strictly adhere to the bottom line. When someone crosses them, the hunt's vengeance will surely come knocking. And in this moment, the other crucial meaning of bottom line comes into play. As long as you don't cross it, you're free to do whatever you please. You catch my drift? I already said that I seek no trouble. I must go to Penacony for a matter. But I don't have an invite. And I can't even enter the family's hotel doors. If only I could borrow the Nameless's identity. The entire cosmos knows you're guest of the family.
Aren't the Galaxy Rangers...
Oh, you've hit the nail on the head. This is why I'm here. It's fine if I tell you. The Rangers are pursuing an imposter. A son of a nice lady posing as one of us. She's on Penacony right now. My informant is a memo keeper. She's the same as all mimetic organisms, appearing one moment and gone the next. Ugh, she scares the fudge out of me. Still, she gave me some vital info.
That Galaxy Ranger imposter.
Is that the third question?
Is it a hard question?
It isn't. Just that you might not believe me.
That's impossible.
That's what I said. Don't...
IX never gives anyone so much as a first glance, and that's perfectly normal.
Then you must know that emanators can also conceal their own identities, which, for many people, it's better that way. Otherwise, there'd be wanton bloodshed across the cosmos, or even, perhaps, turning their back on the path they're supposed to follow. I had the good fortune of running into an elation emanator. Its appearance was no different than that of those clowns. If it weren't through sheer luck that I got it drunk, I would have never known of its eminent status. Even in the purest hunt, you'll find the Xianzhou Alliance under the spotlight and Galaxy Rangers lurking in the shadows. Paths are inevitably concepts created by people and exist in planes beyond our understanding. To reckon that nihility emanators don't exist, well, maybe we just ain't nihilistic enough. So, do you understand now? Your companions are in danger, and it's pretty harrowing. If you don't want to believe me, you'd best send a message to them, but I'd advise you to move fast. We don't know what's happening in the dreamscape, and that Acheron...
Welcome to the Reverie.
Greetings. We're
The astral
Yes, my companions already.
I see, but your companion said.
Now the plans have changed again.
And you.
Me? I'm Pom Pom. A new nameless who's also with the Astral Express.
He's my fellow trailblazer.
Oh, I see. Another one of. Since there's a precedent, it shouldn't be a problem. Just. I'm sorry, dear guests, but it.
What do you mean?
My apologies. This is the first time I've encountered.
How about this?
I'm afraid that's not possible.
How about you?
I'm sorry, but there are strict rules.
So nothing works, huh?
Please be patient.
And now it seems you need to confirm our...
It's.
Oh, fudge. Look.
Please calm down, dear guests.
I don't think she's trying to give us a hard time.
I have a bad feeling about this. You tried to contact them on the Express earlier, but they didn't respond.
Something doesn't seem right. I need...
Sure thing. Going home seems pretty worried about his companions. Just give him some space. Stressing out about it won't help anything.
The Charmony Festival!
Hey!
Well, I didn't come all the way here specially.
Well, back in my homeworld, Anaria, we...
Oh, come on. The Charmony Festival is
Well, you never know, right? Anyway, let's forget about that.
unsettling things. What could...
Relax. With a big event like this, there's...
Oh, well, looks like I won't get any...
Face recognition failed, you lousy robot.
Greetings. I'm Cody of the Bloodhound.
Hello. So, do you think there's anything to be worried about?
I'm not sure where you heard those rumors. At present, all of the families are focused on making sure the festival...
She doesn't appear to be, back already.
Hasn't she
Nope. Neither the staff nor the guests seem to know.
I agree. Another unusual thing. I walked around the hotel.
Well, I'll be forked.
We shouldn't...
Not so fast. Have you ever robbed VIPC?
Are you suggesting...
I wouldn't say do nothing. But let's stay put for now. Even if the family has ulterior motives, they couldn't have anticipated us showing up here. We're the surprise factor for them. They don't want to attract unwanted attention from certain outsiders, so they won't do anything reckless. See, the IPC lackeys are keeping a close eye on this hotel.
If I were a family member, I'd find an official excuse and keep the surprise.
Of course, we don't need to walk into their trap. I gave a backup.
A secret signal.
That's right.
A concrete object can indeed help the memo keeper establish a connection with you.
I'm sorry, but it's one of my quirks. I have too many.
How do we get into the VIP lounge?
This is where my street smarts come into play. You're the lobby manager.
Yes,
We're the Nameless from the Astral Express. We wanted to check in, but there's something wrong with your system. The lady at the front desk said she would contact the manager, but now she's nowhere to be found. Now, we've been waiting here forever, without any food or water. What the fork, man? Is this how the family treats its guests?
is this your idea?
It's called...
I apologize for the inconvenience. Please wait while we try to contact.
See? Just like that.
Just...
Wow, this bar's something else. Certainly worthy of the planet of festivities.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Hey,
Has Donna's...
Oh,
If someone had reserved...
that's straight.
What should we do?
Oh, no.
Well, what can I get?
Anything you recommend.
Then I would recommend...
This flavor. Dynamite barbecue with rocket fuel. Ooh, really hits the spot. Truly the finest sherry cask-aged malt juice in the cosmos.
Dynamite barbecue.
As long as you're satisfied, dear.
Let's give the memo keeper another half system hour. If she doesn't show up, we'll need to come up with a new plan. In the meantime, let's take stock of the situation. What do you think?
The situation is unclear. Something must have happened unusual for the followers of the Harmony to invite other factions, let alone the IPC and the Masked Fools.
Actually, there's something else I'm concerned about. Regarding Acheron. As you know, the faction that follows the path of the hunt are some of the most dangerous folks in the cosmos to mess with. I mean, who in their right mind would impersonate the Cienjo Alliance or the Galaxy Rangers? It's like asking for a death wish. Isn't there a saying among the Cienjo people that the Rainbow Set lets their luck's arrow do all the beating?
Talking.
Well, you know what I mean. Even though the Galaxy Rangers have been out of sight for years, we've been keeping an eye on this region. Even the dumbest criminals know better than to mess with the Annihilation Gang, much less the Rangers. But that Acheron lady, she doesn't seem like a lunatic at all. On the contrary, she's highly logical and organized. She knows exactly when to hold back and when to strike without mercy. Maybe it's Shipei the Harmony pulling the strings. You find it beyond human understanding because it wasn't arranged by humans at all. People do stupid things out of irrational impulses. They abandon their principles when self-interest is involved. They believe in things they know they shouldn't, and fudge, they even break their own rules. But Eons don't. They stick to their determined path and never turn back, even if they reach a dead end.
You think
It may not necessarily be Shipei. There's definitely some higher entity involved. It's much simpler when you boil it down to the eons and paths. Like how Lon always follows the path of the hunt, or how the Express stays true to the Trailblaze despite Hackavelli's disappearance.
But in my opinion,
Oh. So you're saying the Nameless now have to take responsibility for their own choices because their absolutely right leader is gone?
Exactly. I believe it's more about doing your best to...
I don't know what you've been through, but I agree that that's why the Galaxy Rangers need to... Just in case. I have a backup plan if the memo keeper doesn't...
You sure have a lot of...
Well, going by the way, when you were walking...
What's your plan?
It's simple. We just grab some...
No need for that.
Wait. Are you getting scared? Draw your weapon. Let's make a big scene.
Are you leaving, esteemed guests? Would you like to cancel that?
Huh?
Ha ha. Looks like you are a...
Oh, right. Sorry, my memories. I'll be waiting for...
No mistake. That's her message to you.
Well, looks like we took a detour, but...
You're back? 2 guests just boarded saying they were looking for Boothill, so I told them to wait in the parlor car.
Oh, just in time.
2 guests?
Yeah, or 2. Look, we welcome all passengers on the Astral Express, but sneaking in like that...
My apologies, conductor. It was an oversight on my part. I assumed you were already acquainted with the garden. Given the chaotic situation in Penacony, the Nameless...
You are the memo keeper.
Pleased to meet you, Dan Heng. I've seen you in others' memories. And as for Boothill, this is our first face-to-face meeting.
Finally, memo keeper. Well, let's cut to the chase. Spill everything you know.
That's precisely what I intend to do. But before that, please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Black Swan, and I serve the Garden of Recollection as a memo keeper. As for Acheron, I'm sure she knows it better than I do.
Greetings. I'm Acheron.
What? You Garden of Recollection shirtbag! You betrayed me!
I apologize, but she did that at my request. Due to certain reasons, I have been exiled by the family.
To be honest, it was more like...
I asked her to guide me to a place beyond the family's reach and to contact a few trustworthy individuals. Namely, all of you.
Trustworthy? Son of a nice lady. You think I'm dumb or something? How about this? I'll put a few bullet holes in your head and see what secrets spill out. Then, we can talk about trust.
It doesn't have to be like that. I'm willing to answer all your questions, but not right now. If my cover hadn't been blown, we might have had more time, but at the moment, we don't have any other options.
No other options? What do you mean?
This is the only way I can ensure. I kindly request an immediate warp jump out of the...
This passenger is...
As far as I can tell, she's not a threat.
I've briefly traveled with your companions and know their whereabouts, Dan Heng. Please rest assured, your nameless companions are safe. As for Boothill, you may have guessed. I've been waiting for you. Galaxy Rangers are known for their elusive nature and limited contact with each other. So this was the only way I could reach out to you. Only by doing this can I find a true Galaxy Ranger and fulfill...
This is getting way too complicated. Yeah. Is this why you want us to leave?
The Charmony Festival will start soon. There's one thing...
Time. I have another plan.
Hold on. Are you thinking of using the Jade Abacus of Allying Oath?
Exactly.
Think it over carefully. Meteors or Galaxy Rangers? Coming from all corners of the cosmos, driven, the shooting stars of the hunt only descend on the long... We've stayed silent for far too long.
Once the dreamscape is swayed, I'll complete the second step. I'll fine-tune the slumbering souls with the Song of the Harmony, interrupting them. It's true that some people are born strong, and others are born weak. If their path of happiness should be forged by themselves. This includes my brother as well.
Your plan sounds well conceived, but still, it appears somewhat...
I agree with you, Black Swan. That's why the most critical aspect of this plan is not to convince everyone to choose the right path, but to inspire them.
So, you're the...
The Harmonious Choir possesses the power of an emanator. To overcome it, you'll need the same level of power. The final step in destroying the sweet dream will be my responsibility.
That's a relief.
Now that our roles are assigned, let's get to our battlefields and pose a grand finale.
He's getting restless. In the coming long nights, I'm afraid you will face many setbacks and witness many tragedies. And in the end, you will only see in black and white. But
It's a pleasure to hear your voice again. Congratulations. You've become the biggest winner of this festival.
Are you calling just to poke fun at me?
No. I'm just impressed. Not only did you venture alone into Penacony and discover the truth of remember the recording you received from your trailblazer. However, this came at a high cost. Losing.
Just as I expected. Well, alright.
Alright.
Are we talking about a real bet here? But if it's just a friendly bet, I'll put on the line what—
Interesting. I'm on my way to Penacony.
Sounds like I'll be out of the action for a while. Finally, a chance.
Yeah. Leave everything to me and Topaz, child. Thanks to you, the seeds we planted have taken root. Soon, it'll be time to—
Huh? Let's wrap it up for now. Looks like I've got a visitor here. Oh, so many surprises today. Didn't expect a Galaxy Ranger and wanted criminal to show up here. One who managed to take out 2 IPC members under the noses of our fleet. Do you understand what that means?
Screw wubba boo, I just put him to sleep. Don't try to intimidate me with that nonsense. Besides, I've taken down more IPC lackeys than the residual value you squeezed. And I don't mind adding a few more zeros to my wanted poster. I have a question for you. Be honest, or I don't mind putting a bullet into your head. Tell me, where is Oswaldo Snyder?